G'day guys, I wanted to do a quick video and introduce some young dogs that you're going to be seeing. And I thought I'll do some intros while we're hunting, but I might give you a more detailed show of them because you're going to see them throughout the videos now. And I don't really go through dogs so much, so you'll probably see these dogs for like the next 10 years. So I thought it'd be good to do an intro on them. So these are dogs that I've bred over the last year. So these two pups here, this is Chili, this is Elsie. Elsie, get up baby. She doesn't want him. She will in a minute. They're just a bit excited. So these two girls, they were born start of September, so they're about 9 months old now, and they are by Mav out of Bully. So they will be my next lead dogs essentially. I've got these two, and they've got another two, and hopefully, if my editing skills have come in the way they should, you should be able to see their lineage on this board. Maybe. Who knows? Chili, come up. Elsie, come up. Come in, get up, get up, get up, get up. Elsie, get up, come on babe. So that's them, they're very playful. I've just started working them, so you're gonna start seeing them in videos, probably this video after this intro you'll see them. And I hope you enjoy their journey, and I was thinking it'd be pretty cool to be like see them grow and develop, if that makes sense. So this is them. The reason we kept these two is Chili threw heavily to Mav, Elsie threw heavily to Bully. And we're really quite excited to see how they go. A couple of their other siblings are working quite well already. I personally just wait a little bit longer before I start my dogs, but I'm just starting to work them now, and I hope you enjoy watching the journey. Alright guys, so these are another two young dogs that I have that we bred last year, so they're September as well. So I needed new working stock, and Bully come on season, and she was one of my lead dogs at the time, so I bred out of her, but then Molly come on 2 weeks after. And I'm going to show you Molly as well, so the significance of that is you'll understand. So these two dogs here, so you've got Pickle and Beth, they're absolute rat bags as you can see. They are by Mav out of Molly. So their lineage is really important to me. It doesn't, big picture, I've seen pound dogs work amazing, but these dogs go back, like way back into the dogs that I really strive towards getting again, if that makes sense. Hopefully on this board you'll be able to see a bit of their lineage and it'll make a bit of sense. But they are about 8.5, 9 months old, and they're just starting to work them, and you're going to see them in a heap of new videos, so I wanted to introduce you to them. And this is pretty much them flat out. I can't have them in the same dog box, or they just play like this the whole night. So generally I've been putting one in the front box, one in the back box, and then swapping them around. This is what we have to deal with. But this is training young dogs 101. And I was making some demonstrations, and hopefully you've seen in this video today that you watch, of Pickle when he's not paying attention to jump back on the ute and stuff, and the way that I deal with that. But it's all about working young dogs and just how it goes. And this is one obstacle that you have to deal with. Honestly, this is just all part of it. But they're good value, and they come along well, and hopefully you enjoy their journey. Okay, so these two dogs, these two bitches, are full sisters. So this is Happy and this is Molly. Unfortunately, you'll never get to see them work because they are 10 years old, I'm pretty sure. So they're 9. Last year when I bred out of Molly, she was 9 years old. So they're 10 now. So we're just in, they're about 10 and a bit years old. So they're obviously, hunting days are well gone. So they're bred out of Gina by a Shogun, which hopefully I'm showing you on this board, if my editing skills are where they need to be. And then when Molly come on season, I thought her time was done, she's like 10 years old, hasn't come on for a couple of years, but then when she did, I was like, geez, I've got to get some pups out of her. And so I put Mav over her, and that's where Pickle and Beth came from. And Happy is here because she's her full sister, and she's a cracking dog. These were amazing dogs. This was my lead team for like the last 10 years, essentially, before I got Banshee and Pip. These were the dogs that I had. And they're fantastic. I wish I could clone them. And hopefully we have. They're big socks, just like all my dogs. Stop doing that, Happy. So this is them, and I hope that explains it a little bit along the way, and we'll keep going. Hey viewers, welcome to the next episode. I didn't do a video intro. I did, but I thought with the one I just showed you, the pups, it was probably, we don't need to see 30 intros. I just wanted to show you this bit of footage as I'm tracking out to the dogs, because I hunt a lot of cultivation and stuff, and sometimes people think you just get to drive to all of them. I just wanted to show you a bit of this boony country that I've got to tramp through to get up to where they are. Anyway, let's truck along and see how we go. For some context, anyone following along at home that's not used to running garmin trackers, so that beeping that you can hear in the background, that's my tracker saying the dogs are on point. So the dogs have been on this pig the whole time I'm tracking out there.
Come on, Beth. Come on, Beth. Come on, Beth.
So I'm hoping to go for more of a raw feel in this video. I want to make you feel like you've come along with me, and these obnoxious big walks are a big part of it. So yeah, I'm not going to run any music or anything, and I'm just going to sort of try and make it feel more realistic, if that makes sense.
Good dogs. I think she's on her own. Well, Rain's with her. And Pip's out the other way, but we'll see.
I missed most of that, but that's okay.
Pip's on one. Hopefully she hasn't got a fucking slip and then they all get on it. Oh, sorry mate, it's gagey. I thought it would have been open. Looks like it just grabs there and comes back at us. So when you see me grab my phone and take the photo of the drive track, this is the photo. So this is what the fine was without treat at 650. Good dogs. So here's the one Pip just went for. She went up the hill off the side of the oats. I think she went about 650 and hit this one. Not real big, but pretty good find. She's come along real well, little Pip. She only young. She just had her first season last week. She's just coming off, so no, for a young dog, she's doing pretty good. Old Banshee, you know, she's all right. I still would have probably backed Banshee to outfind Pip, to be honest, but twice now Pip tonight has come up with the goods, so can't complain about that. Good job. go down to Pip, I think. It's Pip. Good girls.
This is some of my favourite stuff to watch. I was literally on the phone to my mate Dylan the other day and we were chatting about just how neat it is watching the dogs work through mobs of cattle and sheep and roos and all that. And I'm going to strive quite hard to try to get more thermal footage of the dogs working through stock. But yeah, I love this. It's really neat. Like seeing fines through cows and that, man. What more could you ask for? So I could actually see a mob of pigs out to the right in the cultivation, and I thought maybe a boar had cut back left up through them cows, and that's what the dogs were tracking. But I think now, looking back, the pigs probably come down out of the hill earlier in the evening, tracked down through them cattle and out onto the cultivation, and the dogs have nearly cold scented them down that hill out to where they were. So yeah, it'd be pretty cool to see how this plays out. One more little side note, just as they come up to this fence in a second here, just watch how it plays out. And this is a big part of why I always talk about how important it is having your dogs used to getting through fences without your help.
Just right there. Oh, Pip. Can't stop it with a fucking fence. There we go. Bitch, you still the fucking fence. Pip's running at us. Pip's on. Hold on, they're going. Let's see if we can get a video.
this gully. See the mob, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Smoke benchy again.
Recording. Good little boar Pip got then. She done really well. She run down. I'll have to check the footage, but I think it was like 950. Hit a mob, and then sort of it cut up this big gully here behind us, and yeah, she picked this fella out from the mob and held it on her own. I never really run dogs one out. I've got Banshee and Rain out. I think they've got another one, but yeah, she done really well. She's come along really good, actually, to be honest. She just smoked Banshee just then, just made her look silly, like, and Banshee's no slouch, so good job, Pip, well done.
Once we got moving again and got picked Banshee back up on the tracker, this is where she was treed. I know it says Pip there, but I just swapped their collars that night for whatever reason. That happens from time to time. But yeah, this was the one she went. Obviously, she broke from that mob and then went out and got the one you're about to see.
Good girl, Banshee. Good girl, Banshee. Well, Banshee redeemed herself and redeemed herself well. I actually thought she missed the pigs, so they come way down out of the hills, and I think it was about 950 or something. They hit this fence, and Pip sailed up over the top of it, and Banshee half got trapped on the outside of it. I could see it in the thermal. And Pip hit the mob and run it up this gully and picked a boar, which hopefully you just seen. And then we got back to the car, went and moved a bit, and then the tracker picked up Banshee at, I think it was 1.51 or something like that, and she was tree quarry. But it was like down the fence line, and then so I thought, I didn't know if she was trapped in the fence or what it was. And it took us a while, probably 15-20 minutes to get down here, and yeah, she was on this one on her own the whole time. Like, yeah, just didn't want to let the young dog take all the credit for the night, I guess. She redeemed herself. Well guys, that concludes our hunt. I'm eager to see what you think about the more raw style of video where I don't play any music, and like I'll show you some of the boony crappy hills we got to run up, and yeah, just a few things like that. Just, yeah, trying out a few different things and just trying to find my groove on how I want to have the final cut. But yeah, dogs worked really well tonight. Really happy with how they're coming along, and there's a bit more footage coming up. I've got a couple of trips planned, and yeah, I hope you're really enjoying the series, and give us a like and a comment, eh? Cheers guys, see you next time.